Griot's Garage, our company mantra includes a quote from Sir Henry Royce, co-founder of Rolls-Royce, which states in part, "Strive for perfection in everything, take the best that exists and make it better." And that's exactly what we do with every single product we offer, including Best to Show Wax. As you can see here, I have an original bottle from 1995, which is the year that I was born, and we're going to compare it to a current formula straight off the shelf of our flagship retail store here in Tacoma. As you can see, this bottle is a little discolored, but our formulations last for years. This is still going to be better than having no protection on the surface, but as you'll see, it's not going to be as user-friendly, and you're not going to get the same high-performance results as you will from a current formula. I'm going to go ahead and apply both of these formulas to this test hood that we just picked up yesterday from the junkyard. It has been fully cleaned and decontaminated, so you'll be able to see the difference of the results that we're getting. So with the current formulation of Best to Show Wax, as I'm applying it, we're going to get a nice, thin, even coat. When I'm applying this older formula, you'll be able to see that it's not going to apply as thinly and consistently, and that'll be extremely evident once we've allowed it to cure. You're going to see how thick and inconsistent. Even when I'm applying this wax, I can feel the resistance. It's not really wanting to spread that well on the surface. Perfect. Now that I've applied each of these waxes, we're going to allow these to set for about 20 to 30 minutes to fully cure, and then we'll come back and wipe them off. So we've allowed both of these applications to set for 30 minutes and dry to a haze. Now I'm going to come in with a microfiber towel and wipe off the residue. Keep in mind again, we did not polish this hood at all, so any enhancement that we see is from the Best to Show Wax alone. So when I'm wiping this newer formulation, it's super easy. I'm not really having to put a lot of pressure into it, and that's especially going to be beneficial on a surface that you've already perfected and maybe is a little delicate. As you can see, there's little to no residue on the towel, so I could probably use this towel on the rest of the vehicle. And when I move to the older formulation, you can see that it's dried pretty thick, and even so, there's a lot of towel drag, and I'm really having to put in effort to get that off. There's already a lot of product on the towel too. But an old trick that we used to use is using spray-on wax in order to help soften the residue so we're able to easily wipe it. So I went ahead and sprayed some on the surface. As you can see, it did ease that. You won't want to use this trick on our new formulation of Best to Show Wax because the polymers included do require the full 12 to 24 hours without being exposed to any other products or water. And that's not to say that if the surface does get wet, you're going to rinse the wax off. It's just that it's going to limit the durability. And speaking of that 12 to 24 hours, we are going to give this panel that full period in order to set up, and then we'll come back and do some hydrophobicity testing. So it's been a full 24 hours. We'd allowed both of these applications to set and thoroughly cure and bond to the surface. And then we used our pump up sprayer to spray equal amounts of water onto each side of the surface. As you can see, the water beading on the new formula side is much higher, tighter, and more uniform in shape, whereas the water beading on the old formula side is pretty irregular in shape. They're pretty flat and they're not very tight. I'm going to go ahead and lift the panel, and you'll be able to see that the water on the new formula side falls away much quicker than that of the old formula. And as you can see through this whole video, as far as application, wipe off, and protection, the new formula Best to Show Wax is far superior to the older formula. And we continue to innovate and revamp all of our products to ensure that we are giving you the best products available. For more information on Best to Show Wax, be sure to visit griotsgarage.com. And as always, have fun in your garage.
Hey, you new here? How about hitting subscribe, or maybe a like, or anything at all? We're not desperate, we swear.